Hi, it's Joni from Fox and Socks. Today I'm going to be working on painting hair on the Ethnic Series baby. I'm going to grab some cosmetic wedges here. Okay, so I've got my paint stirred up. This is leftover paint from another baby. Different browns, vein blue, eyelid purple, some burnt embers in there, ethnic brow, flesh 02, flesh 03, and black, and I just built it up to make it darker. So when you're painting hair, the darkest layer will be the base, and I'll do a couple of layers of that, and then I'll lighten this up with some 04 or 03. Probably do 03 to lighten it up. I have several little containers of hair color that I've saved. I don't like to waste paint at all. So, and I have some, you can see that's kind of a dark brown, but it's still not as dark as the other. And then I have a regular brown that I'll be using too. So I'm gonna put these two away. But this is usually the color I use for my dark hair babies, and then the darker color would be for the ethnic. And then I have a plate of just black because I was going to use this for a fantasy baby that didn't work out. So I have extra black paint sitting out, so I'll be using that as I go when I paint too, if I need it. Okay, so you're going to need a brush, a detail brush. This is a size 1, I think. You can do a 1 or a 2. Just whatever detail brush you prefer. The hair I do is not like super fine hair, so it's not as difficult to learn as some of the other styles, hopefully. I mean, I can say that, right? Because I taught myself. But yeah, hopefully this will help you guys. So I'm gonna make a little swirl on his crown here. So let me get some paint. Oh, hang on a second. Make sure your paint's runny. You want to be able to slide on. I used thick in here to make it smooth. I remember thick takes forever to stir up. It's not going to be something easy to do. I got the wrong one. Okay, you go. There's 3 of them here. I've got a super tiny one and a medium-sized one. Okay, so maybe. Man, I'm having the worst trouble. I'm nervous. So we're gonna go swirl. We're gonna go up towards the top of the head. And then S-curve back. I might work on that just a little bit. I want to make sure I get this S curves. There's 3. There should be 1 and then 2. Go light with your touch if you can. And then there should be another one that goes up higher. maybe. His head's kind of small shaped. There's definitely 3 there. 1, 2, 3. And then you can just build off of that. I started one video already and I had to delete it because I messed up. I mess up a lot, guys. That's okay. That's what thinner's for, right? So this first layer, we are just trying to establish where the pattern is. So it's nothing fancy. We just want to make sure we know exactly where the hair is going to lay. And it gets filled in as we go. Yeah, it doesn't get pretty until later on. It never gets pretty till later on. But you can go ahead and practice your pretty swirls. I am not good at that, so. I am also not looking forward to eyebrows because I really do not do those very well. But eyebrows, I usually do them first, but eyebrows need to be really light, so I will get to those after I get all the dark on the hairs done. Oh my goodness. Man, this is looking worse than the first time I did it. After I get the first layer down, the general direction, it'll go easier. I'm sorry. It's even hard for me. This thing is drying weird. It has to be the thick in there that's drying that way. I had trouble with it yesterday. I think maybe the thick is drying white. Not quite sure what's going on. May have to change my way of mixing things. Quite sure why it would be drying white. Yesterday I had problems whenever I went to blush. The red, the pink color was turning white, and I'm wondering if it's because I added thick. But it's never done that before, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. It's the same thick I've had for a while now, so. Do you see that? It's kind of it's not normal. Weird. Work on the back. Try to keep your paint mixed up here so it doesn't, so it stays wet enough for you. Moist enough. This head shape is like, it's long egg-shaped kind of. It's longer in the front than, I don't think I've had to. So it's coming from up top, and I'm going to flip it towards the front until I get a certain part on the ear, and then I want to flip it towards the back. Again, it does not look very pretty, but it will look better the more layers I put on there. Okay, so the top, you're going to want to angle it towards the side there. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. You want to make sure the middle is the longest pieces there. See how long that went? You don't want it like that. You just want it to come just before the drop off. So you want it to come right before you get to the edge there of the forehead. Let's see here. About halfway between the ear there, you're gonna flip it towards the back. I'm having trouble figuring out how to hold this thing. Okay, and then when you're going on the top, you're gonna go down, of course. See, that one's too far. You want the middle of the forehead to be the longest. Okay. And we'll do the temple area after I bake this. I just want to get the gist, sort of, and we'll do more of the temple area later. As you can see, it's longer in the front. The sides are getting a little shorter. And it's not super awesome, but it will look better. There's that one. And then this is my other little ethnic baby. She's technically biracial. And she's got some Flesh 04 on her and some burnt umber. She does have a little bit of color, even though you can't super tell. Anyway, I'm going to be making her with dark hair as well. So you guys get to see a second time how I make the swirl on her head. She's got the same head shape, so this should be fun. Okay, so we're gonna go swirl. Okay, and we're gonna go. Ooh. Hang on a second, I'm sorry. That's crazy. always trouble holding this stupid brush, aren't I? Okay, and then I'm gonna go. That one definitely looks a little better than the other swirl did. And then you just come off of it as you go. Build around. I should have started with this one. It's a little easier to see than the other one. Like I said, they're not going to look super pretty until later, after you started adding layers. Not very pretty, huh? But it will look nicer later. And since I don't like, I mean, I like how the edges are, but I don't like that in there, so I'm gonna try something a little different. Try to get that up as much as possible because it'll stain and leave your baby looking beige. And you don't want it to. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna make it a little bit more of a curve. It looks better. I like that. Okay, so you kind of want it to meet up in the back, and you want it the same length-ish. Okay. So there's one side, kind of. And then put a little tail on the end there. You want to keep it coming off. Oops. You want to keep it coming off that swirl. See, be careful where you put your hands. You'll smudge it. That's just thinner I'm wiping on there so I can get it off. Got a little tray of thinner here. It's obviously not got enough thinner in it. There we go. There we go. So now I'm gonna start flipping it towards the front. Oops. I don't know if I like that or not. You're gonna stop just before you hit the ear. You don't wanna come right down on top of it. Okay, so I'm gonna take little S curves. Okay, let's fill in the side. Try to keep the hair thinner. Trying to get so much down all at once. Sometimes it's hard. Okay, so your hair is going to go down towards the temple to cover it in. So I usually just draw it out, like bring it straight out and then down. Oh, never when I do something stupid like that. It's too much paint all at once. I can always add to it if I need. But that's the gist. And I know it doesn't look great, gorgeous yet, but it will look better the more you paint. It's just a little bit darker here so I can see it better. Brush is getting... Okay, so that's it basically. Leave a little spot between the ear and we'll go for there. Go ahead and bake it. I'll do 2 or 3 layers of this and then I'll lighten it, but I'll show each video as I go. This video is like 30 minutes anyway, so hopefully this will help you guys. They're a little bit different. I mean, no two of my babies are the same. So, I mean, like, I'm not surprised. So, anyway, stay tuned for part 2.